Alright, how y'all doing? I'm Goodtime Charlie. I'm checking out Bikers in a Circle on the internet highways. And I tell you what, folks, New Year's is upon us, and it's football season. And December is when the best football is played. That's where the cream of the crop rises to the top. And we're a biker internet show, but let me tell you something, folks. 9 out of 10 people that ride motorcycles love their football. It's a lot of things in common. Club, brotherhood, full contact. I can go on and on and on. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I want to thank everybody out there that checks out Bikers in a Circle and all my music. By the way, I want to thank all the folks that downloaded my music for Christmas. There was over 2,000 and something folks that downloaded my music, and it really helped out getting some presents underneath the tree. See, like most bands, they'll go play the Blues Club and the Strawberry Festival and all that stuff. And hey, I'm a motorcycle guy. I like just playing for people that ride. All my songs are about people that ride. So wintertime's kind of hard on me because, you know, there ain't really that many shows in the wintertime. My business starts picking up, you know, after New Year's. Anyway, this year was pretty touching. You know, there was a point where it looked like we wasn't going to have too many presents at all underneath the tree. And my younger son, he's 12 years old, he went in the garage and went through boxes that we had out there for 5 years ago and started grabbing things and wrapping them up. So when I got home, I looked under the tree. I thought Santa Claus really came. I mean, the tree was full of presents. And you know what? I just thought it was pretty cool, good-hearted kid to do something like that. He was making sure we were going to have a good Christmas anyway. So Obama and all you senators and congressmen, you should take a lesson from maybe my kid Jimmy. So anyway, thank God, UB and Abraham, my motorcycle attorney, injury attorney, sponsors, sent me a check early. They really didn't have to send me one until March, but they sent the sponsorship money a little early, and it really helped out. I want to thank all the folks at UB and Abraham and Tony Pant, all my sponsors, Unique Cycle Sounds, White Diamond Polish, Shotgun Shocks, everybody, and all my friends. You know, if you want to be our friend and you have a motorcycle company or some kind of business, go to the front page and it says Friends of Bikers, BIC Friends. Click it and you'll see all the people that we're linked to, like Michael Lichter, Dave Mann, Jeff Decker, just different folks. And you can trade a link and be part of the circle, so check that out. Anyway, enough of all of that. Let's get into some football. So what I'd like to do right off the top, you know, I was born and raised in New Orleans, and I didn't just jump on the bandwagon with the Saints. My grandfather was season ticket holders, 1967, back in the day when, you know, Doug Atkins and Paul Horney, but he didn't really play, and all those guys, Billy Kilmer, and it's just, you know, some pretty cool stuff. Matter of fact, I was even at the game when Tom Dempsey kicked a 63-yard field goal in Tulane Stadium. It was kind of raining. I was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. I was holding my grandpa's hand, and we were walking out. The game was over, and they wound up knocking Detroit out the playoffs, and the kick was amazing. And I think someone tied it, but it's still, no one's beat it yet. 63 yards. Half a foot, half an arm, and he kicked it like a sledgehammer and it went, okay? So, you know, I've been with the Saints a while. Now, so, hey, the Super Bowl was amazing. I mean, you know how long we've waited to even get close to anything like that. And to see it happen, it was unbelievable. But, hey, let me tell you something. Drew Brees, I consider the Prince of New Orleans. Now, the king would be Louis Armstrong, without a doubt. But Drew, I mean, this guy is unbelievable. And last night, against the Atlanta Falcons, he broke Dan Marino's passing record. It was unbelievable. I mean, the game was unbelievable. And he won it on Monday night in the Dome at home. So, Drew, I want to play a little something for you. This is dedicated to you, my brother. You're one of the all-time great quarterbacks and have a good heart. You're just an amazing guy and a good role model, even for my son who's coming up, trying to do a little quarterbacking himself. So anyway, this is to you, Drew, from Good Time Charlie. Who dat? All right? So here we go. When the saints come marching in, when the saints come marching in, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. All right, so that's from Good Time Charlie to Drew Brees. So, okay, now, hey, since it's football, and that's what I want to talk about, I hope you folks leave some comments on Facebook and, participate on this stuff. Let me know how you think about this stuff. Let's go right off the top. The passing record. Okay, Drew got it. But there's Eli, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers. All three of those guys got a chance at it too. Now, let's talk a little bit about it. Eli, he's going to be playing Dallas. Now, I don't even think Tony's playing. His hand's hurt or, whatever. But, man, you never know what you're going to get with Dallas. Same thing like the Giants. You never know what you're going to get with the Giants. But I can tell you one thing. When it comes to Tony Romo and Eli Manning has been in the playoffs, won a Super Bowl. He knows what it takes to make that last play and get in. Okay? But I think it's going to be a dog-eat-dog fight over there in Dallas. And so I don't know if Eli's going to have that many passes and that many yards. Now, Tom Brady, he's going to be playing Buffalo. Buffalo's been... So you would think... But, hey, last week's game, Buffalo looks like they tried to snap out of it a little bit. And when Buffalo's playing football, they can be dangerous. Okay? So, that could hold up Tom Brady from throwing that ball a lot and getting his. Alright? Now, let's go to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is playing the Rams. Okay? Sorry. Detroit. The Niners are going to be playing the Rams. Whole different ballgame. But Detroit. Okay, so check this out. Now, that game there, they're going to be throwing some balls. So Aaron Rodgers has a really good chance on really going all there. Now, hey, Drew was the first one to get it, without a doubt. But Rodgers has a chance to maybe even pass in that record, Drew's record, and going there. Okay? So that's the way I kind of see that happening. Now, let's talk about this most valuable player. Everybody through the whole year has been saying Rodgers. Hey, I love Green Bay. I love the folks over there in Wisconsin. They're some of the best people you could ever go out and party with. And talk about Southern hospitality. They should call it Milwaukee hospitality, because every time I go out there, I got a bike to ride, all kind of cool stuff. It's just amazing. So I love the folks and Green Bay. And, of course, when Brett was on the team, being from New Orleans, and he's a Mississippi boy, that was even better yet. But even Rodgers is whooping that ass on Brett. I mean, it's unbelievable. So, anyway, just consider this, okay? Drew just broke the passing record. Drew's throwing balls left and right. he's playing the best football right now that I've ever seen in a long time out of a quarterback. So I'm just saying, at least consider, Drew in the mix. Okay, so we're done with that. So let's get into a little football. Who do I think is going to get into the Super Bowl game? So let's talk about it. Okay, now, in NFC, you got Detroit, you got the Niners, you got the Saints, okay? You got Green Bay Packers, of course. Now, out of those 4 teams, the Niners, everybody says, would give Green Bay a great game. Now, to me, the Niners offense, quarterback ain't up to standards with Rodgers or Bree, with Drew. Okay, that just ain't in the same category. My personal opinion. Now they got Gore. He can run. Crabtree once in a while can kick. I mean, they drop balls. Okay, so, but they're playing against a Green Bay Packer defense that ain't doing too good right now. So they got a pretty good shot at that. Now, on the other side of the ball, okay, Rodgers has to go up against a really good defense. And we seen what Kansas City did. The Niners have a really good defense. So, that game there, hey, would be pretty close. So let's say the Giants get in, because I don't think Dallas has got a Chinaman's chance. The Giants, okay? Now, the Giants, Eli's been there, all that cool stuff, right? And they almost beat Green Bay. So there's another team that's got a really good shot at Green Bay. Now, Detroit, I just don't see it. Just because they're in the same division, the mental thing, I think Detroit could go toe-to-toe a little bit, but I just don't see them getting it. Now, let's go to the Saints. Saints defense is kicking ass right now, okay? That'd be kind of hard on Rodgers. The way they blitz and the schemes and the things they do, even when he goes in no huddle, they got it going on. Williams, the defense coordinator for the Saints, some kind of way, man, he's got some shit figured out. And they just, match really well against playing the offense for the Green Bay Packers. Now, let's go to offense. The defense for Green Bay, lately I've seen them. They can't stop the run. DBs ain't looking too good. And one thing we got right now that we never had, that I know of, is a running game. Did you see last night Pierre Thomas and Ivory and those guys running through that line? Okay, and Ingram's going to be back. We got some great running backs. Okay, and then my little dude from San Diego. Okay, let me tell you something. That guy is amazing. Okay, he gets behind the offensive line. You can't even see him. He can go any kind of way. And kickoff returns, cut it out. So, hey, if you're gonna bet, I would bet that the Saints are gonna have that reunion with the Green Bay Packers, like they started out the first night of football. What was it, Thursday night? And the Saints, yeah, they gotta go to Lambert Field, and it's cold and that and all of that. But man, I'm telling you, the Saints right now are smoking hot, and they got a really good chance. Okay, so let's go to the AFC. Now, you got the Patriots, you got Cincinnati, you got the Raiders, in Denver, the Ravens. Okay, so let's break that all down. I can't see the Raiders or Denver getting past the first one. They just don't have it. Once you get into the playoffs, you're playing with the cream of the crop. Okay? I just can't see the Raiders with their quarterback or Denver with Tebow pulling anything off. Okay, so now the Ravens. They ain't been looking too good. I mean, they defense okay. Flacco is kind of like, to me, Tony Romo. Okay? Tony Romo and Flacco are kind of about the same to me when it comes to December football. Ben, okay, his leg's still hurt. The Steelers, yeah, you know. But, man, even their defense, man, ain't looking up to par. So, my bet, when the cream rises to the crop, cream, or whatever you want to call it, Tom Brady, the Patriots, Belichick, okay, football Einstein, they're going to be standing at the end. So my prediction for the Super Bowl is going to be the Saints and the Patriots, which I think would be a hell of a game, okay? Them two quarterbacks, okay, yeah, Peyton Manning and Drew on that first one was cool. But, man, Drew and Tom Brady and Sean Payton and Belichick, come on, that's the best you can get. Now, you know, granted, maybe the Packers will get in, and that also, Rodgers against Brady. I mean, either way, Super Bowl is going to be pretty damn cool. So, hey, and by the way, college. My boys in LSU are playing Alabama. Now, that's going to be a pretty close game, I think. But, man, I tell you what, pound for pound, the quarterback that we got now, he can scramble, he can run, he can throw. It opened up a whole new can of worms, okay? And believe me, hey, coach for LSU, the Mad Hatter, he's going to have some tricks up his sleeve. So that's going to be a great game. Don't miss it. LSU, Alabama, for the whole can of worms, the whole ball of wax. It's just going to be amazing. And to me, hey, this has been a great year for me, okay? My Saints have got a chance at doing something. LSU went all there. They got a chance to be the national champs in college. It's just amazing. Anyway, so look, folks, please comment back. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your Super Bowl picks are. You know, tell me who you think's going to be in the Super Bowl. So anyway, hey, I tell you what, this is Good Time Charlie. I always keep my word because, hey, sometimes that's all I got, okay? And it's precious to me. Bottom line is, God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless American motorcyclism. And go Saints, go!